Hello and welcome to the second assignment labeled Spartans Rule. You should be done with lesson 1 getting started and everything on the right should be checked off. Moving on to the second lesson, you see that the first thing is a video tutorial and it says click here. You are currently watching that. Next, lesson 2 files are located right here. This is everything that you need to complete the assignment, so click on that. When it opens up, there will be a Spartans logo and a Rapids logo. What you're going to do is right click and go Save Link As. Here it says that it's going to save it as an EPS. That's exactly what we want. But what we want to do is save it to your home directory. So what I mean by that is you're going to go down to My Computer. If it's not open, click on the arrow next to it and it should expand that window for you. Then you're going to go to your home directory. Mine says Klanowski AJ. Yours is going to be your student ID number. So click on there. If you don't already have a graphics production folder, I already made mine, but what you can do is right click, go down to New, and then Folder. Or you can click on the New Folder button right here. So click on New Folder. You can save it as Graphic Production, Graphic Pro, something that you're not going to forget. So Graphic Pro, then hit Enter and double click on that. In here it'll be blank, we just made that folder, but what you're going to want to do is keep things organized. So click on New Folder again, type in Lesson 2, make sure you spell it right, Lesson 2, double click on that and save that file in there. Do the same thing for the Rapids logo. After saving the Rapids logo, what you're going to want to do is open SignLab. To do that, you move to the lower left here, click on the Windows icon. If it's not already up here, go to All Programs. If you scroll down a little bit to the S section, there'll be SignLab Cut Pro 9.1. Click on that, and then to open it, click on the SignLab Cut Pro icon. It'll be purple. When you click on that, everything should come up and you should be ready to start. Now that you're in SignLab, go over to File, click on Import. Then in the Look In section, find your home directory. Click on your Graphic Productions folder. If you're organizing by lesson, this is lesson 2. And open your Spartans EPS file. This indicator right here wants me to know, or wants me to click where the upper left corner will be. So I want the upper left corner and the upper left corner of my sign block. So I'm going to click here. Here it'll ask ESP options, just click on recommended and OK. If PDF import options come up, click OK. And here I have imported my Spartans logo. Now that my Spartans logo is imported, I can edit it, but first I want to edit the size of it to make sure that it fits on the sign blank. So I'm going to zoom out, click way up here in the upper left, and go all the way down to the lower right, making sure I capture the whole Spartans image. Here you'll notice the box around it. Then I want to go and change this length here. Instead of 8.6, I want to change that to 7. Make sure your ratios here are 100% and 100%, and this lock key is on. Then hit Enter. You'll notice that it has shrank the Spartans logo down to 7 inches, and I'm going to move that here to the upper left so that both the top and the bottom look pink, and let go. Now I have squared it up here on the top and the left side. You can see it touch the top of the S, and the very left side is touched by this long tail hanging off the S. And hit Enter. In Y, I'm going to hit 7.75 and hit enter once again. Over by my length and width, I'm going to type in 1 for the height and hit enter. That shrinks it down to Spartans rule. If your text looks different, what you're going to do is hit selection tool, double click on it. This blue box should show up and you're going to click and drag to highlight it. When that's done, you're going to go over to the text options and select brush script empty italic and click on that. That should change your text if it's not already in that font, which was an EPS file, and it's one nice image that could be cut right now by the vinyl cutter. So this would be a good sticker right here. If you look at the rules section, this right here is the path of the cut, the line is, and you'd see that these letters would cut into each other because when we typed in the font, these were all independent and they still are. So to change that, what we're going to do is click on it and we're going to go to the weld tools. Then select basic weld. Click on that and you should notice that it makes it nice and neat, and anything that was overlapping, it joins them together. So once again, you can click on view and then show fill and it'll be back to that normal view. So it looks the same, but yet the cutting operation is completely different. When you're done with this, go to File, Save As, go to Save In, then go to your home directory. Make sure you do this and not My Documents because My Documents deletes after 30 days, I believe it is. So click on your directory, your graphics folder, Lesson 2, and save it as the Spartans logo. Then click Save. Add submission. Add, upload file, choose file, find your local drive, graphic productions folder, lesson 2, and upload your Spartans logo. Then when it's up there, you'll see Spartans logo. Click upload this file. Once it appears here, you click on Save Changes. And it'll give you a confirmation status. It said submitted for grading. That means it is now available for the teacher to grade and see. It is not graded yet, and then it timestamps it with this document. So you are officially done submitting the Spartans logo. Once you're done with the Spartans logo, you can click on File New, then File Import, and click Find the Rapids logo and import it. You can also stretch that out to 7 inches and hit enter. Or you can click and drag these until it reads around 7 inches, but this is the most precise way to do it. So I'm going to hit 7 and enter. Then I'm going to click and drag to the upper left. To add my text once again, I go to Frame Text Compose. I'm going to make sure I'm brush script STD right here, and that is just by the similar text here that we used last time. This one I just wanted a little bolder. And I'm going to type a sport or an organization I'm in and hit the select tool. drag it down. I'm going to have my height at 1 inch. You can click and drag where you think it looks good. If you want, you can edit this and try putting it in here. Then I have to weld again, so to review that, show fill, I see that none of these are connected, so what I'm going to do is highlight the whole area, click on the weld tools, and basic weld. So now I'm going to double check and make sure that everything's welded. Here I see that the P's cut off and that's not welded, along with the tail, and the RA is not connected to the P. So to troubleshoot this, what I'm going to do is look over here and I see that I have three different colors here. I have P2, 198 SC, and 199P. Those are all different layers. I know they look alike. When you show the fill, they all look like the same color. But what we need to do is select all of them, go down here, and click to the P2. That should change them all the same color. And then I'm going to re-weld them, basic weld, and it should eliminate all the problems that we just had. And I'm going to change my view back, show fill, and save that again, just like you did your other file, and upload it into Moodle once again.